We are under the lights. Ryan Yarbrough, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher. Only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Hyunjin Ryu gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, not only was this guy good in his last start working deep in the game, but he also posted a double-digit strikeout total. We'll see if he has that kind of stuff again in this one.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. The average to start play at .315. 14 homers and 33 driven in.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter. Hunter Renfroe comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ryu comes set. 1-0 on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Brandon Lau would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Brandon Lau is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rays get it. So digging in now to Oscar Hernandez. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder. Hernandez is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Now the 2-1. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Meadows moving back at the track. The wall. Gone.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Tellez, just 24 years of age, could end up as an all-star this year, but it's not a lock at this point. He enters the day 3rd in voting among first basemen.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Renfroe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Jays answer right back. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Willie Adames. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Ball 1. A ball and a strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Eaton is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to, because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Ryu looks in. Here's the pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. Replay. Ready now, Reese McGuire. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Here comes the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Meadows moving back. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And Lau is there for the catch. There's 1 gone. So stepping in, Joe Panic, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
1-0.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Towards second. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Hey, that was a gorgeous backhand stop right there. You could definitely tell he had a little trouble getting rid of it. Had to take that extra step. But I like that. The eternal clock was right on play, and he was able to make a great throw to get the out.
McGuire on third with 2 out. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will
We're back now as the Rays line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And there's 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Meadows, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. The kids are buying his jerseys.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rays go in order. Digging in now, Lourdes Gurriel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Eaton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Riding in once again to Oscar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. And now a pitch on the way.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
A ball hit hard to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Rendell Grichuk is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So striding forward now, Brandon Lau. He singled his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there, you thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The first baseman, G-Man George.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ryu looks in. Here it is on 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
2-2 the count. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is in pursuit. Around first, digging for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
And he takes a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number one. At the plate, Reese McGuire, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. And he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And that's over, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Hit back up the middle. Adames picks it up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Ben Zobrist. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Adames brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. Adam Eaton digging in next. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Martinez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Ryu steps into his windup. 1-2 on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Panic's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They still lead it 2-1.
Leading off for Toronto.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panic. Right there for strike 1. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. fouled off. No hits to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. On its way is pitch number 75. Base hit into right center. Hannock is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And he will get under the tag. Safe at the plate, and we're tied at 2.
Hey, D-Road, not an easy decision right there for a third base coach. That ball was hit pretty hard to right field, and you have to make a quick decision if you're going to send that runner or not.
And you know what, Dan? When you take stock in outfield arms, usually the guy with the best one is standing in right field. That's an aggressive send and way to pick up that run.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 2-2 now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Now that
striding forward now is the DH, Bo Bichette. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Meadows. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Count even now at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. Hannock is there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now batting, Hunter Renfroe. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And right into the shift, but this will get foul for strike 2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. All even now. 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the. Colin Poche is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38.
Digging in, Rowdy Tellez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Striding in, Reese McGuire. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Ready with the 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And a double steal try here. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
First and second here with nobody out. Grounded back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Barehanded at his knees. It's there, and he's out. 1 left for Toronto. Standing in, Brandon Lau. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
The second baseman,
Justin Miller gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
number 60, Justin Miller.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 as he chases the slider. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Coming to the plate now, Ji-Man Choi. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Hit softly down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing. Diego Castillo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
That misses. 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
And it's fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel singled home a run in his last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Eaton is under it. 2 down. In now to Oscar. Hernandez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The count now at 2-1. Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikes. So here's Mike Zunino. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hold. 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Annick's able to get there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Slap hard the opposite way. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Next will be the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Gonna need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking beat.
And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. Fouled away. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Standing in, Rendell Grichuk has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Line drive to left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Castillo is there, and the side is retired. 1-2-3. Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Pitch on the way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Lays off, and it's 3-0. And that misses here. Ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Yandy Diaz stands in as he looks at a called strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, number 8.
Into the box, Brendan Lau. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen.
And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here's the first pitch. Ji-Man Choi is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a ground ball to third. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him.